G'day everyone, welcome along, welcome to Steelhorse Station. Excuse me. Hope you are all having a good week. We are heading back to the Oaks, pretty much where we left off the other day actually. Not much has happened in the interim, so let's have a look around the grounds. So we were getting the corn in, as you recall. So we've got a truck sitting over there. We'll go get that started in just a tick. We're still waiting for our last two fields of sugar beet to ripen. And where are they? They're not quite ready yet, but we'll get the corn in. And I'm pretty keen to get some wheat in these two fields, or possibly wheat in these two, and see if we can prep the field we're currently taking the corn out of for some canola. So let's jump over there. You're waiting, so let's go and get the truck organised while we're here. With the switch to daylight savings, I'm sure it's a bit early in the UK. I was running a whisker late myself, to be honest. What have you got in there? Right, let's go. Get some corn, we'll come back and get that truck off the road. If I don't turn around, he'll probably take off as soon as I get under the auger. Right, whoops. Pay attention still. There we go. Looks a bit better. That's the end of that. Let's just pop you over here out of the way. Grab the other truck in off the road. And then see how we're going. Must remember, for the end of the stream, we do need to feed the cows over at Penny's. Just park this guy in here for the minute. And let's just see what's the next vehicle what we've got. We've got a load of slurry, but we need to move some more bales. Where is the semi? Is around here somewhere. Might as well fill you up with silage while we're down here. Get this bunker emptied out at some stage. Oh. Let's have a look here. What's going on back? Back in the back. Oh, it's almost full. Just took a minute. And he is full. We can send you to the animal dealer. How are the prices going for silage? So as you can see, we've got a ton of it at the moment, and the price is coming up. It'll continue to improve over the next couple of months. The main reason I'm selling it down is I want to get the well, that's the contract we've got to finish on field 120. Where was 120? Is back up there. So if we send you up to Paul's car park, it's just beside field 120 as I recall. Yeah, what I'm keen to do is get enough cash generated to buy either 56 or 57 is the plan. So we need 57. We need 485, and 56 we need 688. So it'll be 57. But that's got good proximity to Paul's place. So just need a couple of $100 grand, and we have got a few things to sell. There we go. And we can run you and get another load of bales on here. Welcome along if you've just joined. Great to have you in. If you're here for the first time, feel free to ask any questions. We are playing on Vintage Oaks. Yeah. See if we can get this one. Because next month we should get another cut off here just before the end of the year, which will give us a whole heap more bales to sell. And of course, some more feed for the cows. We will do a run of hay off a couple of the fields now that we're running more cattle. Now, let's see. Just a couple more, we'll finish this one. 3 by the looks. We can spread the slurry on it while we're here. Hey Mark, how are you, sir? Welcome in. Hope I'm not interrupting your morning schedule too much. No doubt the changing times make it a bit more difficult. What do we got? That is full of it. Thank you. That's very much appreciated. Well, as it stands at the minute, as best I can tell, you are the only person in the stream. So you have it all to yourself. Now let's send you across to the animal dealer, and we'll jump out and go and do the slurry. I say I saw the little post that Mr. Seal, or the video that Mr. Sealy P made about the animal pastures and the sort of the bits that he'd noticed in the magazine, which I took note of. I thought, well, that's some of the more positive functionality that I was hoping for. If we can make animals a bit more interesting and involved to look after, and it certainly sounds like field creation and or the ability to feed them off the land and move them around is a thing. And you know, whilst they haven't given us much real detail at this stage, why is that not? That's why. Much real detail at this point. No probs. I think it'll be a good thing overall, because even if the implementation is not ideal, I think it'll provide base capability that modders will be able to do some really clever things with over time. So so far, that's the top of my list of things to look forward to be honest, in FS25 so far. Welcome along if you've just popped in. Great to have you here. Just taking the opportunity to spread a little bit of goodness on the field before we get into some of the other activities for the day. I need to go and empty that harvester, I can see. Let's sort of zoom up here. Hopefully get a good cut off the grass here. Welcome in if you've just joined chat. Great to see you there. Whoops. Let's try and turning. Oh, Mark's back. Hope that coffee was expertly brewed, Mark. Yep, and we're done. Nespresso. I'm not a pod aficionado. I prefer my beans so we buy them by the bag. And the current espresso machine grinds them for us. All I have to do is tamp them down and away we go. A chore I can manage. Okay. We'll go and just get this filling up and then we'll go and empty the harvester. Try and keep that corn moving. Ah, well, that's good to know. Are you a black or a had loads of milk sort of coffee drinker? Coffee is big business in Australia. Whoops. Oh, idiot. Strong black, 1 sugar. Very good. Well, in Oz, we would call that a long black. And the Europeans tend to refer to everything as an Americano, but I've found on the continent that can vary quite wildly in terms of the quality of the coffee you get served. Now, right, let's go. Come on. There we go. That's the one. I actually want the truck, don't I? Which is sitting there. I'm a long black sort of guy. I gave up the coffee. I gave up the sugar many moons ago. I was quite partial to a latte back in the day, but two years of long life milk in India, and my body doesn't like the lactose anymore, so permanently switched to long black. Although I can have a dash of milk in my tea and not suffer, thankfully. Yep. Musing about coffee habits has cost me 2 viewers. Never mind. Let's send you down to the pig food factory. Excellent. Let's go empty the rest of that harvester out. Ah, it's a short. Yeah, so my standard morning is a double, and then topped up with hot water. Shorts don't last long enough. I like to sit there and enjoy my drink. They also get cold quick, I find. Either that or you drink it real fast. I've noticed that lots of people like to put Nespresso machines in their Airbnbs that we stay in, so that's the main time I have those. And then the only problem is always finding the... always forget which blend I like. Something on the stronger end. There's not much in there. Let's leave you for a minute. So next job we were going to do was go and find... not you. Well, we can take you around and empty you out. Come on. That's it. Turn. Turn, 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 turn. Big horse racing week here in Australia for the coming week. Melbourne Cup is next Tuesday, but the Spring Carnival Flemington events are Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so lots of... why is that? There we go, that's better. Lots of fashion and the like for those that are interested in that sort of thing. I've been a few times, but not really my cup of tea. Now I need to go there and put that over there about, whoops, try down, that's fine. Take those off. Oh, almost got the whole load in. 50, almost 50 grand for that lot, give or take. Nice. Well, you can go back to Ringo's. No, you don't like it out of here, do you? I'm going to leave you to think about it. It's not that hard a question. Come on. This takes him a little while to figure out what he wants to do. Not quite sure why. And you're going to go to the South Clamp. Yes, too true, Mark. Too true. Let's zip through. Now that's the one I wanted. Let's go and finish field the 120. With any luck, we'll get pretty close with this load of lime. Should do. Come on. I think I can. There's only a small grade up the hill. Where's that going? That's at 73. I was trying to think of a Melbourne Cup themed event, but I came up short. There's something to do. Kind of like the idea of a tractor race, but it's hard to get randomness in any sort of workable fashion. Or at least I couldn't think of a way. We could do that. We probably don't even need the river. We could have a we could try something at the lake at the bottom of the map. Oh, come on, don't run out before I get there. Got pretty close. I might be able to do something like that with the there's a rally pack, isn't there? Really? Still not there. Thank goodness, got it done. I'll send you back to Ringo's. This is a contract. So good pickup, good question. But yeah, we're up here. I confused you by because we don't own any stuff at the top of the map there. So it's actually a really good question about these fields though. That's not too bad. Grass needs liming. That will need doing after we harvest. But good questions. Good questions. You can go back. And if we go in here, we can collect our contract. What's happening on the contract front? We've got one lime contract to go. 2 bazillion baling contracts. Potatoes, don't want to do. Nope. Oh, there's another big lime contract. We'll take that. And a ploughing contract we can do over the winter. Okay. Not that we'll need much more on the contract front. I reckon we're almost at a point when we pick up that next field that will be good to go. Now, let's go back. And pick up the truck. Oh, he's finished. Good job. So now we can start prepping this field. Get the mulcher over. It might be a good idea. $381. So we need 100,000. Oops. $100,000. What do we get sitting on here? So we should. Silage. We want the straw and the hay. Oh, maybe I don't need to cut any more hay. I can just do another. I might be able to just do another batch of silage. Cheese. A little bit there. And where did we decide the pigs were up to? They weren't quite ready for selling, are they? They're getting really close now. 1,016, yep. So they're getting very close. Let's move you. Let's unfold you again. I actually saw there was an update to Horseplay. I hadn't been to GitHub for a while, and it up in the mod hub. And I saw that they've got some shoveling capability. Which I thought was kind of interesting. I thought potentially we might have a play with that in that bunker and see if I can get a loader to load out of the bunker into a trailer. The other thing I noticed in that was written in some of the descriptive text is that if you've got your header on a trailer that's attached to the harvester, it will actually unload and mount the header before it starts the field if there's enough space, which I thought was pretty cool. Now what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do that. Yes, that was very much, but the way it was written, it sounds like they've see, there's that icon's new. Let's have a look here. Oh, headland settings have changed. Oh, well, we're going to have to read this now because it has altered. Forehead. So narrow field generates the headland only at the short edges of the field. Okay. Oh, that's so that'll be to accommodate the vegetable harvesters. That's a much better option for them. Start work on the headland or the center. We want to start work on the headland. Number of round corners. Ah, that's a new feature too. So you can put a round corner on the outermost one. Well, this has got a lot more fancy, or a lot more complex headland overlap. Field margin 0, lands. I want to go clockwise. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Rows follow field edge curve. I don't want that course. Center rows direction. Why are you running across the field? I want lands. Rows follow field edge. Why are you going the shortest length of the field? What am I missing? Deactivate island bypass because there's no islands in this field. I just don't understand why. That's better. Okay. Start. Goodo. He doesn't need emptying, does he? So that was the answer to part of my question. There are lots more options in Courseplay now. You can just wait here until he needs emptying. We will just pop you up there a little bit. Wonder if that means on this menu, I probably need to pick a different vehicle. So there's a silo loading job. What happens if we jump in a vehicle with a bucket on it, I wonder? Oh, actually, last time they updated, they did a really good job in here, as I recall. Courseplay, there we go. Select a vehicle, Courseplay job selected. Multi-tools, bale wrapping, lane switch. Wheel loader, front loader, here you go. Picked up fill level can be unloaded automatically into a nearby trailer or a selected unloading station like a BGA. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we're going to have to give that a whirl. The shovel to shred sugar beets is completely functional. Oh, that'd make a huge difference. We might have to try that one out next week. The helper will drive to any parked trailer in the area. The direction of the marker has no real meaning. If you want to unload into an unloading station, you need to switch the target and mark the trigger. Oh, that's cool. I think we're going to have to give that a whirl. Right. Okay. Well, let's get going with our mulcher first. But we can take George's wheel loader down and see if I can use it to load that trailer at the south clamp. What am I going to look for? I'm looking for this guy again. think they've done a terrific job with the course play documentation. I don't know if you guys had seen that before. Really set a bar for giants that I hope they've paid attention to in FS25. Hey, I'm allowed to hope. I reckon there's some developers involved in course play and they document stuff. Right, now what am I doing here? No, there's no course, right? Tool width is 6, number of headlands, let's do 5. Start work on the center, yes please. That'll do. Oh, of course you did. So let's jump down. I don't want to do you for the minute. Don't want to do any of those jobs. I want to come down here. I can't get over the fence. No, fence is too high. Where is that wheel loader? It's on this side. I'm intrigued to see how this works. The only issue we might have is that the road level into the bunker is on an angle. But at least we got plenty of space down here in the crops out of the field, so we should be able to make something work. So what we'll do, because this will be cool if this works, because then you won't necessarily need a conveyor, you can just use a worker. So let's get the conveyor all the way out of the way. What? No, I don't want you folded. I want you. You right in. Let's just pop you. Oh, please. Let's pop you over here, hopefully out of the way. Now, truck. Nothing like live experimentation. I have no idea how this actually works. I have watched no one's videos on the subject, assuming there are some. But given that all the big guys are fixated on 25, there might not be now. Right, silo loading. So we want you target loading position. Target's got to be where I'm picking it up from, doesn't it? And the loading position is here. And it said the direction didn't matter. No heap found. What if... I wonder if this is because... That looks more promising. What about there? Oh, oh, no, still no heat found, but it moved. So the shovel height offset is the distance off the ground if it's not picking up properly. See, it's found, because that's what's in the bunker, isn't it? 334. Yep. Okay, so it's found the clamp. Waiting on the unloader. Yeah, waiting on, that's the harvester. That's the Lexian. Why are you waiting on the unloader? Silo worker settings. No, that's all right. Let's go back and read the text again. We'll load a front loader. Target can be used to open the map to select the loading and the unloading targets. The HUD also shows the left-over fill level while... Right. You need to set the load and unload positions. The loading position, the blue square will be created around the heap. The unloading position depends if you want to unload into a trailer. If unloading into a trailer, no, I reckon it's set backwards. So if I go here, you reckon the truck's too far away? But the truck's in the position where I selected it. That was the only thing. Oh, you could well be right. That's pretty cool though. Even if it does a 50-point turn to get out of the clamp. And the trailer I've got is too... Okay. So I need a high lift bucket. Will it go and get another shovel load? Where that's interesting potentially is you could we could build the apron out level. I wonder if that would work. I'm tempted to see. Let's just get you out of the way for a tick. If I bring... landscaping... this could create a right royal mess, but hey, what the hell. Why can't I get that? You're not going to give me a platform edge, are you? Okay. We'll solve it a different way. What I need to do is it in tools? Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. I'm going to put something like that down there. That might work. Put another one of those in. I love this movement tool. Makes it so much easier to fix stuff like this. Right, so you put you there like so, and then we landscape. To fill in the holes. Like so, and then we remove the mess that I created at the front. Ain't gonna work. Ah. That's better. Make it look somewhat like it used to. We'll fix the road going around it shortly. Let's just see if we can make it work. Proving the concept rather than perfect execution. I don't have any confidence at all that an AI can reliably stay on a platform, but let's just see what happens. Oh, come on. That was too close. Okay, let's now. That's the loading position, right? Seems to be picky about whether it's in a clamp or not. Why is the bucket not working properly? Maybe it's the loader that's the problem. No, we're definitely not in the heap this time. Well, the bucket was empty, and so that's why I filled it. See, it's interesting. It doesn't say that it's running, but I can't control the wheel loader. It won't let me pick the bucket up. Let me turn it off. I'm actually locked out of the bucket controls on the wheel loader. So let's try something different, because that's a mod and maybe it's not happy. Let's go to so on the, well, one of the things that'll be flashing will be zoomed in 100 miles. He's working away fine and he wants to be unloaded. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The plus and minus were flashing, but the play button, which indicated that course play was actually operating, wasn't. So I should have had full control of the vehicle, and I didn't. So something's gotten its knickers in a twist. Yep, we'll do that in a sec. We can go back and give it one more go. I'll just get this emptied. Which it is now. All right. You can wait there. So let's duck back down. Oops, wrong spot on the mappo. Right, so shut you. I still can't control I've got no control on the wheel loader. It's like it needs to be reset. So we won't worry about him. What we'll do, let's go up here. Oops, wrong one. Wrong firearm. Now, if I take you, what have I got here? For the purposes of the exercise, this should. Now, where is our... What we got down here? We have... with a silage bucket on it. Although it mightn't like telehandlers, I'll go and get a front loader. Now, okay, both of you are watching. So, the loading target position is what I'm picking up, isn't it? The loading position. It's probably not helped by the fact that it's a 4x map and the mini map doesn't behave nicely. Lucky we've got a big map to try all this out on. Oh, I've got the front loader working the mulching, haven't I? Oh, that's new as well. So you can actually see the direction of travel on the mini map. That's cool. Looks like there's lots of stuff in here. It is nice indeed. I tell you what, with all of this functionality, the unfortunate part of it is FS25 is going to look pretty skinny in comparison for a PC player. At least at the beginning. Depends on how much has changed as to how long it takes them. It'll be a few months to bring it across. Oh, somebody's joined you, Mark. Welcome along. If you just popped in, we are experimenting with the new version of Courseplay, although I'm not doing, or new release of Courseplay, although I'm not doing anything clever right at the minute. But we are trying to get some stuff working that's new. Which I'll be back to as soon as I've emptied the combine. Hi Mark, how are you? Oh, I love it when people watch while they're at work. I'm not sure their employers do, but it's fine with me. And given that when it comes to getting that front loader working with Courseplay, I'm figuring it out as I go along. It may be, we may get some entertaining symptoms. We've already had the first wheel loader tip the truck over. How much you got in there? Oh, we've had a positive flood of people come in. Thanks for joining us. You're here for all the fun and games. As we attempt so far unsuccessfully to get a wheel loader to empty the contents of a silage bunker into a trailer. Right, that is looking fairly empty-ish. We'll go to the end. That'll do. And like that. Send you down to the move you down to there we go. Pig factory unload inputs. Now jump out here. Where's our mulcher gone? He's finished the infield. I'm going to steal him for a higher priority task. And come back and finish the mulching after. Drop that off. If we can find, there was a bucket down the bottom, but I can't remember what fittings are on it. We'll just check the yard here first. What we got there? We've got a weight, but no buckets. Dear Liza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Um, you on the back. There's no bucket in there, is there? Nope. Let's hope that this fits. I think it might. It does. Good. And it's got corn in it. Who knew? Is there a trigger here? Nope. Bad luck. Come and clean that mess up later. Got important experimentation to complete. Now, let's try this. Work with 6 meters. Well, that's the first thing that's odd. There's no way that's 6 meters wide. Maybe that's to make sure it's got enough space to turn, but it's different. So let's... Target position is here. Loading position is here. Let's do it the other way around. Loading position is here. Target position is here. Oh, that looks promising. No. Yes. Oh, oh, oh. Where are you going? Ooh. So if we shovel height, oh, I can't change the shovel height offset. Okay. Huh. You were going so well. You managed to get a scoop. Right. So what happened there? Maybe our trailer's still not in the right spot. Maybe it wants the trailer nearer that. Oh, I should also check before I do this that this trailer will actually take silage, shouldn't I? Oh no. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's cool. He just wants the proximity to be closer. Okay, put one shovel in. I've got to move the pile of rubble out of your way. But regardless, that's very cool functionality. Let's try and give you a nicer... Oh, don't do that. There we go. Start you off again. Put you back in here. The best bit about this is that you could actually set up a working yard where you could have vehicles coming and going. Yes, I think that was also part of the problem, Mark. Absolutely. It's quite sensitive to the ground level. Oh, I can handle a shovel hut. I lift him up a fraction. Does that work better? It's a little bit finicky, but now that I was able to adjust the shovel height, I'm hoping that it might maneuver a little bit better. Why is he driving? Gets a self. So it's a little bit finicky about where you put everything. You kind of need it. Here, I wonder if there is close enough. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so it's not quite there. But I reckon with a little bit of fiddling around, that wasn't the button I wanted. They're not base game bunkers, and there's lots of variables, and it's also new functionality. There are lots and lots of variables here. It's a 4x map, which I think it could also affect it. As long as you can stop the vehicles getting tangled up, it seems to work fine. I think it's very cool. I wonder if it will empty a shed. And so as long as he's got enough space there and he doesn't get caught up in the sort of the turning sequence he wants to do, he's fine, or he appears to be fine. I'm quite impressed. The fact that he wants to do that turn is the problem, because then he gets hooked. The tractor needs a little bit better turning circle. So let's turn the HUD back on. Turn him off. Let's put you in there. There's a proof of concept. Let's see. Because this would be neat, for instance, if it'll pick up off a pile off the ground. So you could stack all your sugar beet on the edge of your field. Would it load them into a trailer for you? So if I park this guy here like this, forget horse racing, this is much more interesting. Or Melbourne Cup or whatever. Pop this on here so he doesn't bump him all over the shop. Alright, so kill you. I suspect because it's not a heap, it might not be able to do this. And because we can't see it under all of the icons. No. So it won't. So it needs a bunker. But my understanding is it will work in reverse, so it will take out of a trailer and load to an unload point. And we might use that next time when we're harvesting sugar beet. That could be quite interesting. Oh, get out of it. Right, where are we up to? So, we had a truck down the bottom. I do like the directional markings though on the course. That's another neat feature. We had a truck down here somewhere. No. That's the one I want. Back up there. I feel like I've lost a corn truck somewhere. Where is the Randon? You can go back to 147, which is just over the road from where we need you. Where is the other truck? Oh, he's come back. Found him. Much maligned. That's almost all the corn in for the year, which is good. Ah, poop. technical term. Where I should have driven down the cut-in. So the upshot of all of that is, I think if you're a Courseplay user, do yourself a favour and grab the latest version and go digging for some of these new features that they've added, because they look pretty cool. Why are you not dropping in there? Welcome along. If you've just popped in, we have been messing around with the latest version of Courseplay, although we're not doing anything particular with it here, but we've just had it successfully loading a trailer from a silage bunker, or reasonably successfully. A few wrinkles. What are we? 43%. Go and get another tractor to finish mulching that field. Do just leave that trailer there, not bothering anybody. And that tractor is sticking out there so that I remember that I am intending to seed some wheat. Where did we leave that mulcher? So, no course. Did I do 5 or 4? That'll do. Nearest waypoint. That'll be close enough. Let's go. And grab. Not that one. Let's go and throw some wheat in the ground. Should get it in before the sun sets. Right. Rip up here. On angle, are we running 270 is pretty good. Truck's back. Oh. I probably should use... I don't have GPS. Oh, do I? On this tractor? No, I do not. Well, folks, that's probably, when I say folks, I think we're back down to Mark again. That's probably where I'm going to leave it for tonight, or the two marks it could be. Yeah, long and the short of it is I don't know who's there. But I'm having fun. It's important. And I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I will be back on Monday evening. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's very much appreciated. Glad you could squeeze me in on your way to work, Mark. Or while you're working, other Mark. But have a good weekend, everyone. And I will be back at my usual time, 7:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time on Monday. Have a good one. Stay safe, everyone. See ya. Thanks for watching.